This is a very nice logo that was created by a friend of mine, Meryl Lavelle, for her client Jackie's and Nicole's Creative Clothing. If I place a colored background behind this logo, so you can see there's some problems here. For one thing, we want this ampersand to be knocked out of the end. In other words, we want it to be transparent, and we certainly don't want this white box over here. So we're going to use Pathfinder to accomplish this. I'll delete that red square. Let's go into outline mode and see what this thing actually looks like. So first thing I can see is I can't select this because it is part of a clipping mask. This area right here I can tell is creating a clipping mask, just revealing this tail of the ampersand, which she then has united with the N in a very nice way. We really want to clean this up. We want to get rid of this. We want to get rid of this white box, and we want to have this ampersand punch a hole in the N, and we want to have this tail united with the N. So the first thing I'm going to do is just turn off these two layers of type. We're just going to focus on this portion of the logo. First thing I'm going to do is release the clipping mask. So I'm going to select all. I'll go up to Object, Clipping Mask, Release. Now if I go back into my preview, now you can see that we've got this big ampersand here showing. It is already outlined. We can get rid of this shape here. We're not going to be using this shape anymore. I'm going to use my Direct Select tool, A, and just start deleting points from this big ampersand. We have to do this fairly carefully because I just hit delete, but if I hit delete again, it's going to delete a lot of things I do not want deleted. So I have to deselect and then select and delete and so forth. Being careful that I don't delete things that I want to keep. So I don't need that. I'm going to zoom in here a little bit, take a look at this stuff, and get rid of this whole section here, this one, this one. Now I want to get rid of this portion of this ampersand tail here. So I'm going to use Pathfinder to select this box in front or on top and then this tail. I'll open up Pathfinder so it'll make it easier for you to see it. I'm going to work with these modes up here on the top row. In this case, I want to minus the front. So that's what this is. Front and top mean the same thing. I tend to use top because I'm thinking of the stacking order in the layers. Adobe refers to it as being in front. So if I click this one, that has chopped that off. I've also got a weird thing happening right here. So I'm going to switch to my direct select arrow, click this point right there, and delete it. Now I can select the N and the tail here and merge them using the first Unite feature right here. Now that has created a single object for the end and the tail. I can see that there's a little bit of a dip right here, so I'm going to zoom in here, press A to get my direct select arrow, and click on the line and see what it looks like. Okay, so this direction line is heading inward a little bit. If I just take that and straighten it out, that'll get rid of that little dip. Okay, now we're going to select the ampersand inside and the N, and again, this will be minus front. So we look at this in outline. It is all nice and clean. I'm going to get rid of this little piece right here by clicking on that, delete it, and then let's see how it looks. So now we're all set. Creates a nice knocked out logo that can be used now in many situations